Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You're joining us here at Watkins Glen in Division B. This is our first try at the daily race. Not long home for work, so I thought we'd jump on board this morning and give it a go. We've qualified in 4th with MG Racing, Sebastian and Muck. Not really got the pace according to the quality times to chase these guys, but we went with the BMW. We've got hard tyres and we're going to give it a go. Coming in the first bend here, we're going to keep it in behind the German here, big Mucky. Nice and tidy. We had a look down the inside, but no, kept it nice and safe. But we look in the mirror. Oh, and there's been action behind. Someone's been shadow realmed. We'll have a look at that shortly. But we'll follow these guys up into the straight, into the fast area. We're keeping it nice and tight here. It's a long race, so we're just going to keep it nice and steady. Let's go back and see what happened. The Indian here, Stendar, starts off slowly. You can see us ahead there, and he suddenly just, I think he may have had a stroke. Yep, I can confirm he's had a stroke and he's just ruined about 10 folks' races. So that's the end of that. But that was great for us. Gave us a nice beautiful gap behind. Follow these guys into the pit stop. The bus stop chicane. The pit stop. Bus stop chicane coming in here. Keeping it tidy. Muck's getting a little bit out of shape. We missed the apex at the end, but we're okay. Keeping it safe. I'm just going to sit here, keep it steady, see what happens with the guys up front. Not push too hard. It's a long race. We're on hard tyres. Main priority for us here was just to maintain the tyre wear. You can see there that, I don't know what country that is, a racky Hungarian guy, MG Racing, has made a big mistake and he is gone, right down to 6th. That was the pole setting lap. He's in trouble now, he's in the mid-pack and scrapping. But we're pushing up the outside here with Muck. Excellent racing, both showing each other respect there. I'm going to show him space here as well. I thought I was going to take a dive down the inside. So we kept it a little bit wide. I didn't want shadow realm right at the start, so I get these first couple of laps in. Stay in the race. Oh, this fighting's not good. It's letting the bold Sebastian here pull away. That gap to first is just growing and growing, while me and the German here have some really nice clean racing at this point. He tucks in behind. Which again, we'll give him a bit of space. Thought he was going to nick down the inside, but he never bothered. Cold tyres on the front here. Miss our breaking point, miss an apex. Bad driving, but it's enough to keep us in 2nd for now. Muck is in the tow. Is he going to make a move? Yes, he is. He makes that move down the inside. Here he goes. And what did he do? He just literally runs me clean off the track. I think, okay, that's the clean racing over. We're going to go full door banging mode on this now. There is no holding back. British touring car, Cleland style. You're getting it, that's what I'm thinking at this point. I'm in the grasps of the Spanish boy behind as well now. Muck's got a little gap on me. We'll go purple through that sector though. Keep it clean through here. Can't afford any mistakes now. If you fall into that mid-pack, you're in trouble. You've got to try and keep with these guys at the front. And what do we do? Make a massive mistake. Off the racing line. And the gap is growing. So at this point we're thinking, oh well, probably a mid-pack result as usual. Haven't had a decent result on Gran Turismo since, well, I've never had one in Division B, put it that way. So that's December. This corner was my absolute nemesis. Really hard to keep the car under control here, but I had the assists on. You can see them kicking in there. During the quality laps I kept spinning out on that corner, even though I was trying to be really gentle on the throttle. So I thought I'll put a bit of assists on, see if they can help me keep the car in a straight line. These two are scrapping. This is great for us. Muck has just blasted his way past Sebastian by ramming him out of the way. Sebastian's losing the back end. So's Muck. They're just wasting their tyres here. We're playing the long game, taking care of the tyres, nice and smooth. These boys will come in at the end of the race, nice and smooth on the throttle, try to be smooth on the brake. Just ease it on, trail it off. Again, Muck sliding. This is going to pay dividends for us. Well, we're hoping so anyway. So into the first lap, in 3rd, the man on pole is down on 8th, he's had an absolute nightmare, and these two scrapping is helping us the whole time. But again, we've got this German Muck here to deal with. Now sure, there's no respect on that first corner after the first lap, so we're going to be showing him no respect on that one either. But we mess up that bit there, we get a little bit of gap. As they come into the bus stop though, these two are having a right old ding dong. They're both out of position. Is Muck going to make a move at the bus? This would not be wise. He does, he tries, and it's not wise, and they're both out of shape again. We're going to capitalise? No, not this time. Muck blocks us off there, that's fair enough. But with a clean move on the Italian, we're past him. So Sebastian has been done, but he's got a penalty. I'm thinking, oh my god, here we go. So at this point, we are getting nervous. I've not been in the lead at Division B race, I don't think, ever. I'm absolutely bricking it now. And here we go, I'm going to be in first place after this corner. Get around here, 2 seconds, I'll be clean up the road. And we put the throttle on. And completely fluff our lines. Lose the back end. Almost catching that part of the wall there. And a rejoin was disgusting. Let's just see what happened there. Oh, some action in the back. Let's see what's happening in the back. You can see our pole sitter here with a penalty. Oh no. And the Italian lower 67 just misses it. Catches the grass, spins out. That drops him right down. Anyway, back was, after fluffing our lines, we are making a move on muck. Dodgy rejoin, we've got a ram up the back. I'm thinking, that's it. Full door banging, full Cleland style. Touring cars. See you later, muck. Alright, Spanish boy, you're getting it too. I'm not keeping this, I'm going to run this out a wee bit here. There we go, and put you in the shadow realm. Au revoir. Or adios in Spanish. Oh, near enough, he actually held on. So we find ourselves second, but all this is giving the Italian up front, Sebastian, a massive lead. He is way up the road. At one point, I think he was 5-6 seconds up the road. As we keep this scrapping for second here. So we are coming into the corner one, we move across defensive and just block it there, so the Spaniard cannot get past. We're hoping these boys will start scrapping behind. The Spaniard kind of fluffed it a wee bit there, we've got a better drive out that exit. But we picked up a penalty, must have been 1 pixel over the curb on the left side there as we came out corner one. It's going to cost us, so what can we do? We need to try and get a gap to the Spaniard. Half a second is going to really let him get past us if he's at this distance here. We go purple low through that sector, so it's good first sector for us. Decent there scrapping, this is perfect for us. This is what we need. Keep pushing round here, a good line, fairly tight, driving out the corner. Not using the full track there, but at this point we're just trying to push a wee bit. Like, I don't want to ruin these tyres. We're only on the 4th lap. When they start to go, they really start to go. So I've been trying to really nurse these. I've noticed the gap's not too bad to the Italian at front now. The bold Sebastian, and again this corner, absolute nemesis. But it's a big enough gap, is it? Let's see what happens now with that penalty. Here he comes. Here he comes. He's going inside, so we're going to squeeze him. Give him space, but we squeeze him a bit. And what do we pull off? It's only the old switcheroo. See you later, Atanes. You just got absolutely your pants pulled down there, son. I gave you some space, but I wasn't too disrespectful there. But that's it. If I'm going to pull off a switcheroo, I don't need to show you no respect now, that is it. You're getting your pants pulled down, and I'm going to piss off into the distance. That is the plan anyway. Whether that happens or not, don't know. Looking at the Italian now, he's in fucking Narnia because of this. But I think in second place, a big queue of cars behind us, getting held up probably. We need a couple of good laps here, like these 150s are not fast enough. I might be in the 149s, even a 148. That's what we need to set here in Division B. So decent through here. Keep it clean, we've got a decent gap, so we don't need to worry about him when we come to the bus stop this time. We can just do our own thing, drive our own line. You can almost see that single pixel on the horizon as the Italian Sebastian. Again we go purple. We're doing good through that first sector. Cut the corner, keep it tight. Oh, we do actually, yeah, pretty clean through there. What did that do to the gap? Oh, it's not too bad, it's kept it kind of the same. Decent line through there this time, but not again using most of the track. So when you watch yourself back here, you see all the mistakes you're making left, right and centre. Try to hit that apex, miss it again. But the Italian, he's still in striking distance. He's not, like, there's still plenty of laps to go. We're going to jump forward here and see what's happening. He's having issues now on lap 6. Look at the tyre wear. And he is all over. He's picked up a penalty and his tyres are almost at 50% on that rear left-hand tyre. So he's going to be struggling already halfway into the race. And he is getting loose, this boy. Look. Struggling, mistakes. This is good for us. That 6-second gap is going to start to come down. We can just keep our tyres in decent nick, which we have done. You see the difference there between him, between us. The amount of tyre wear is crucial that you take care of them in this race. How's it going to pan out with this penalty? we're still way back. We've got maybe a little bit there for the last lap. This man here we need to watch, Bucci. He was really hammering it, pushing hard. He's going to come into it later in the race. These guys behind me are having a ding dong. This is all to my advantage. It's slowing them down. They're not getting optimal lines at all. It's giving me that little gap that I needed, so I didn't need to fight with them. So I can just knuckle down and chase after Sebastian. The last lap was at 1:49. Or was that Bucci's lap actually? Yeah, 1:49.1, so a decent lap. Only a couple of hundreds off the front. This man's in the 1:48s consistently, but he is now starting to struggle. This lap is much slower. He's just set at 1:50, 1:51. This is great for us, as we cross the line by 1:48. The gap has been closed by seconds. He's really struggling on these tyres. We've got a decent gap to Bucci. We're kind of in no man's land. We can just knuckle down now. Try and catch the Italian stallion that is Sebastian, with the Croatian mass grave digger Bucci behind us. Just kidding, Croatia. How's this going to pan out? Here he comes. The gap is visibly smaller. And he is all over the road now. All out of shape. Oh, and he's fluffed his lines there big time. At this point, we are feeling buzzing. We're thinking, here we go. Can we actually get into first place in Division B? It seems to be impossible. He's gone. He's just forgot to turn. And through we go, easy as that. Didn't even make an overtake. So yeah, nerves were exploding at this time. The sphincter was going. It was probably tighter than a M16 at 200 Newton meters. But we just think, oh my god, got a 2.5 second gap back to Bucci. But all we need to do is just manage this now. Manage the tyres and manage the gap. So that's it. Just keep on the track, keep it safe. That 2.5 seconds is not going to be easy to catch for him. Not at this stage of the race, and I know that. I'm thinking, my tyres are in good nick. He has to push. I didn't realise his tyres were this bad. I could have actually went a wee bit quicker. But he's really hard on the tyres now. Desperate to get up to first and probably shadow rail me. Is that what's going to happen? Who knows. But we're just keeping it safe, nice and smooth. And that's it. Monitoring that gap. There was points where he was closing it as well. He did close the gap down to, I think, about a second at one point, second and a half. So we just kind of went a wee bit quicker again. And just stretched it out. We just kind of managed it for here all the way to the last lap. We still had it at about 2.5 seconds, just watching that gap. Not much you could do. His tyre wear's gone, look, his front left is totally gone. His rear left is good to go, and this wee bit here, this left-hander coming up, the big long one. So the race is kind of on it today, is get ruined to the end without crashing the car. Which should be easy enough, but when you've not been in first place since December, the nerves are definitely getting there. See a nice beautiful gap there, 2 bends to go. We just ease it around here, not pushing at all, and just cruise to the finish line, nice and safe. And that is it, our first win for a long time. Absolutely buzzing with that race. Let's see what happened in the back of the pack with Lower. What went on in the race? The Italian here just forgot to turn again. That's another one of that corner. The corner goes left and they just decide, yeah, I'm not going to bother turning the car. He's on the right hander getting out of shape. That's where it started. He rejoins. Rowdy Burns gets a love tap. He's through clean. He thinks I can go as fast as you. But then no, you can't actually in that big fat Nissan. Any other action we can check in the back? Let's have a look. Oh, here it is. Here's the man who set fastest lap and was started second on the grid. Just like getting out of shape all of a sudden. You see his lap times there just went nuts. He went 50, 48, 48, 51, 202. Big mistakes. He just started to fall away big time. The pole sitter, well, he's in 6. MG Racing, the man from, I don't know where that is, Hungary, Iraq, I don't know what that one is, but anyway, he's just really struggling. Set that rapid time in qualifying, but can't seem to get it going in the race at all. He had a couple of 149s there, nice consistency, but just wasn't on it. Meanwhile, this man with the Lambo is really struggling. He's went from absolutely romping the race to saying, I'm going for new tyres. So the Lambo may not be the car for this race. But anyway, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's it. First win in a long time, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Bye now.